y'all are reading the title of this video, and yeah, it's time for us to talk about I'm built different. DC characters that are built different, and y'all probably wondering, Mossy Apps, what do you mean by this? Like, what do you mean by characters who are built different in DC? I'm talking about characters that are busted, man. Like, there's nothing that they can do, bruh, in their respective categories, man. Like, they are the certified dogs in what they do. Like, they're Hall of Fame talents. They got their overalls maxed out in the category that they're in. And so, let's first talk about the fastest character within DC Comics, aka my boy, Wally West. Like, it's no brainer, bruh. This man is a personification of I'm built different in the DC universe, you know what I'm saying? Like, Wally West is the fastest Flash, the fastest speedster, and he's proven it in his how many years as the Flash? Like over 30 years as the Flash, man. Like, he is the fastest character in DC, period. And he's done some of the wildest feats in DC that's made him be known as the fastest character in DC, man. I'm talking about he's outran the Black Flash, he's outran Death. He once saved a whole Korean city in 0.001 microseconds in GLA 89. Like, he's done some absurd stuff. Not just that, man. He once phased out of his own story in a recent comic that came out in 2023. Like, Wally is personification of speed. Like, there's nobody that comes close to him in the DC universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember those days where folks used to say that Barry was faster than him. That always used to be one of the topics. And I'm just like, y'all are just capping, man. Barry ain't faster, man. He said it before so many times. And look at all these feats that Wally has done. I haven't even talked about the most craziest feats that he's done in the DCU. He's ran faster than the Speed Force itself, the power source that gives him his speed. He outran teleportation, and I know that he needed help doing that, but in that same comic, he tuned every radio on the planet in a septosecond. Like, come on, bruh. Wally is built different in speed, bruh. Like, the only time this man gets packed up in comics is due to just a writer having to nerf him down. You know what I'm saying? Because Wally is a broken character, man, and he proves it with each one of his feats in his comics, man. Like, it's just wild. And then besides Wally, let's talk about Lex Luthor, aka the smartest man in the DCU. Like, Lex Luthor, bro, besides being the smartest man in the DC universe, man, he's also one of the most diabolical haters ever, bro. Y'all already know, man. Lex Luthor, he despises Superman. He despises the mere existence of Superman. He hates the fact that he's this rich man who's trying everything in his power to win the love and support of the people of Metropolis, and also the love of Lois Lane too, just for an alien, a foreign alien, to pull up and become more popular and respected in Metropolis than him. But with all of that, Lex Luthor becomes this devious hater, man, and he's done some outlandish stuff with his brilliant mind, which includes stealing 40 cakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that, bruh? Curing his sister of her cancer and then putting it back on her. Like, he's done so much outrageous shit, man. Like, Lex Luthor, bruh, he is the personification of this twisted, man. But that's what makes him such a great character in the DCU. It's just the fact that he's this brilliant mind that can change the world. He can do so much for the world, but he doesn't out of spite because of the fact that they love Superman so much more than him. Like, he's such a brilliant character, man. And then besides Lex Luthor, bruh, let's talk about fine shit Diana Prince. She is the personification of built different, man. She's this tall ass Amazonian that can whoop your ass, bruh. And there's nobody that she hasn't packed up in the DCU. She's packed up Batman, she's packed up Wally West, Superman, she's packed up a whole bunch of frauds, you know what I'm saying, that came up to her in a fight. Diana, she's one of the best fighters in the DCU. She's also one of the strongest members of the Justice League as well, and overall strongest characters too, man. Like, there's nothing that Diana can't do, bro. She can fly, she's fast as Hermes, even faster than Hermes. Like, when people talk about the fastest characters in DC, Diana's always off the list for some reason. Like, she has the powers, she has the speed powers of a god, bro. Like, she can move fast as hell too, man. Like, she showed it in that race with Wally West. Even though Wally still beat her because he's the Flash, she showed that she's like super fast as well. Like, Diana is built different too, bruh. And let's talk about some of the best fighters in the DCU, such as my girl Cassandra Cain, the first Batgirl to have her own solo series. And yes, Barbara Gordon was not the first one to have her own solo series as Batgirl or Betty Kane. It was that girl Cassandra Cain that was created in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is personification of built different, bruh. She is the best fighter in the Bat family. Bruce Wayne ain't nothing to her. Dick Grayson, nope. Jason Todd, hell no. Damian Wayne, hell no. Like, she's packed up a whole bunch of people in the DCU too, bruh, including her mother, man. Like, I really feel like she's the best fighter in the DCU. Like, I think the only ones that are probably better than her are Karate Kid and Connor Hawk. But I kind of doubt Connor Hawk, to be honest. Maybe Karate Kid, but Connor Hawk, I don't know, bro. But Cassandra Cain, she is built different, bro. And it's a shame how she's not been adapted as much as Barbara Gordon has. Because imagine if the general audience got a taste of how Cassandra Cain is from the comics, bro. She is like, I like to say, the way people glaze Mikasa from Attack on Titan, bro, they'd be glazing the hell out of Cassandra Cain if they knew more about her. If she was, featured in more stuff like the cartoons and movies, she'd be getting glazed like crazy, man. And then besides them, bro, besides these characters that I talked about, I gotta talk about Eobard Thawne. He is built different because of the fact that he's the greatest hater in the DCU. No hater in the DCU comes close to Eobard Thawne. Eobard Thawne, bruh, his hatred for Barry Allen is so strong that it goes to the other Flash family members too, bruh. Like, it's not just Barry that he goes after, bruh. He's done some outlandish shit to Wally West too. I know, for those who read Return of Barry Allen, that man was on Wally's ass, bruh. He kept telling Wally that you are no successor of Barry Allen. You're a fraud, bro. If anything, I'd make a better successor to Barry than you, bruh. Like, you are a fraud, man. And he was really showing it in their fight, bruh. And not just that, man. The fact that he was the reason why, or he was one of the major reasons why Wally packed up so many people during Heroes in Crisis 2 is crazy, man. Like, it's not just for Barry, bro. His hatred can go for everybody else. Even during Flash Rebirth, his direct, close family member, Bart Allen, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're cousins in a way, because they share the same blood. Even towards Bart Allen, he was like, I don't care if you're family, bro. I'm gonna pack you up too. Like, bruh, that's your family member right there. And even just that, speaking of family members, bruh, this man packed up his brother, I think. He packed up his brother, and he packed up his whole parents too, in a Flash comic that I forgot about, because of the fact that his family members didn't want him to continue this crazy obsession studying about the Flash. I think it was about the Flash or something else, but he ended up packing up all his family members. And then there was this one girl that he was obsessed with, right? Like, but the problem was this girl kept rejecting his advances every time. And so you know what this man did to her? He made her a mute, bruh. He made her bound to a wheelchair for the rest of her life. I'm just like, Eobard Thawne, bruh, like, is your hatred for, is like, are you that obsessed, bro? Like, you do something like that just because the girl doesn't want to be with you, man? Like, Eobard Thawne, he is built different in the fact that he can do, like, when it comes to hating somebody, bro, he can do it better than anybody else, man. Like, it gets to a point where he's up there in a conversation with the best haters of all time with Victor Von Doom. Like, I'm being so dead ass, bro, because Eobard Thawne, man, he is the personification of hatred and being an elite hater. Like, Eobard Thawne is built different in that category. And so, all these characters, bro, they are built different, man. Like, these guys, Wally West is the fastest Flash. Diana, she's one of the best fighters in the DCU. Cassandra Cain, best fighter in the Bat family. Eobard Thawne, the greatest hater of all time. Lex Luthor, the smartest character in the DCU, who uses his vast intellect for the wrong reasons, such as to be spiteful towards Superman, when he could really be helping Superman better Metropolis. Like, it's actually crazy. And then, speaking of Superman, we got Superman, the most powerful superhero in the DCU, like, period, bro. Like, Superman, he's done some outlandish shit, bro. I think he once changed the timeline, or at least went back in time just by flying. And I know that was probably in the Silver Age. But the Silver Age was filled with crazy storylines like that. But Superman, he did all kinds of stuff, man. Like, Superman is the most powerful superhero, bro. Especially Superman 1 million. Superman 1 million, bro. That's like one of the coldest versions of Superman. And then, I'm talking about Superman. And how can I talk about an I'm built different video without bringing up Superboy Prime, one of the most powerful versions of Superman ever. And he proved that in Infinite Crisis when he faced off against the whole superhero community. I'm talking about the JSA, the Justice League, the Teen Titans, the Outsiders. He was fighting everybody, and he was giving everybody a run for their money. He packed up Panther, he was giving the hands to the Green Lanterns. It got so bad that the Flashes had to take him into the Speed Force, and which led to us not seeing Wally West ever again, and Bart Allen becoming the Flash to fight Superboy Prime. But that's how crazy this man was, bro, to the fact that these folks were trying to put him in the Speed Force. And because of how broken Superboy Prime was, we ended up losing Earth 2 Superman, the original Superman from the Golden Age. Like, it's wild, man. Superboy Prime was, he was the man when it came to E-rated hands for everybody. He was giving it to everybody, women, children, dudes. It didn't matter, especially the superhero teams. He did not care, bro. He was built different too, but all these guys are the personification of I'm built different in the DC universe, bro. Wally was the fastest character. Diana, one of the best fighters in the DCU. Cassandra Cain, the best fighter in the Bat Family. Lex Luthor, the smartest dude in the DCU. Thawne, the greatest hater in the DCU. Superman, the most powerful superhero in the DCU. And then Superboy Prime, he was literally a menace. And if y'all don't think so, y'all need to read Infinite Crisis. And even not even just him, I want to say Black Adam too, bro. Black Adam is very underrated in this category too, because he did something very similar to what Superboy Prime did. And I think that was in World War III. He faced off against the JSA and members of the Justice League, and he was packing up folks like that. He even had this man Martian Manhunter screaming out after deflecting his mind control. Like, Black Adam was showing in that arc too, bro. Like, Black Adam was built different, man. I really wish if The Rock didn't fumble how he did with Black Adam would possibly be in the DCU feuding with Shazam right now, bro. But he just wanted to make Black Adam this central character that he's not. Black Adam works when he's a foil to Shazam or to the superhero community. He's a villain, for Christ's sakes. But anyways, man, you know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts. Who do you think is like a character that is personification of built different in the DC universe? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this yap, consider the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch y'all for the next video. I'm Yaps out.